What is going on, everybody? Peter back again, narrating yet another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Yeah. So, as you see, my opponent Strobe, I think his name was, is using a very standard OU Sandstorm team. He's got the T-Tar, the Excadrill, the Garchomp, which was banned even during this time, the Uniclus, the Gliscor, and all of that. So I'm going to leave with Escavalier, knowing he's going to leave with T-Tar, but then as I put him out, I'm like, oh shit, he's got that Fire Blast. He's that mixed T-Tar, so I'm going to go into Platypus to take that Fire move, like a bouse, and not a big deal. I'm going to go for a Scald now, knowing it's really not going to hurt him, but he can't really hurt me at the same time, because he's got Max BD, but whatever, he's going to switch and go into Reuniclus, and I'm going to go for a Scald, and I'm going to get a crit, which is pretty sweet. Didn't really matter in the long run, but honestly, it's just good to get damage on Reuniclus. Now I'm going to switch out into I think one of the best, besides Spiritomb, one of the best Reuniclus counters, and that's going to be my Escavalier. And he's going to set up a Trick Room, and that's just going to help me even more, because I do have I think I got the negative speed nature and all that, and I figured he'd switch out, because he can't really hurt me, and I just went for a Pursuit, and he's going to go for a Focus Blast, I guess, thinking he could, like, outspeed into a KO or something, but I'm just going to go for another Pursuit, clean him up, no big deal. Could have gone for a Mega Horn O-Code, but whatever. Now he's going to go into Gorbis, and this is where I tried to make a next-gen level, super, I can see the future, that's so Raven prediction. He has a Gorbis, I know he's going to Shell Smash, and I fear he's going to Baton Pass because he has a Sandstorm team, and I'm looking at his team preview, and I'm like, oh, Garchomp, perfect Baton Pass recipient. And he's probably got the Yachi Berry because it's a Baton Pass recipient, so I can't just Ice Beam because he is really bulky, and he's not going to be able to OHKO. So, I'm going to go into Latias, predicting him to Baton Pass, knowing I can roar him out, and yeah, that didn't work out so well because he's just a standard sweeping Gorbis. And I should have kind of seen it because he doesn't have the white herb, but not really a big deal. So I'm kind of in a rut here. I'm going to go into Platypus, I can take at least one hit. He's going to go for the HP Electric, what he thought, and I also thought, even seeing this damage, I thought this was HP Electric. I didn't see that it didn't say super effective damage. So I'm going to go for a Wish, just wanting to see what he's going to do. And now I'm going to go for a Protect, and my train of thought here is just stall out Life Orb and Sandstorm damage on him, because I can go into Celebi to take an HP Electric, and then I'm going to go into Heatran to take an Ice Beam, and then I'm going to go back into Vaporeon on the Surf, and I'm going to get Water Absorb Healingness, and it's going to be all happiness. But it turns out he has HP Dark, so that's really cool. I mean, I kind of should have seen that it wasn't super effective on Vaporeon, but whatever. I'm going to go into Tiny Wings and get demolished by HP Dark. So that sucks, but not really a big deal now. He's taking more Life Orb and Sandstorm, so I can go into my Courage, the Conkeldurr, and Shofu is going to go for that big Mach Punch and clean him up easily because he does have -1 defense. So he's going to go into his Gliscor, which is the perfect counter to Conkeldurr, and I can't do shit to him, so I'm going to have to get the hell out of there. He's going to go for a Protect, which isn't really, it wasn't really worth it because I can't hurt him at all. But now I'm going to go into my Vaporeon because I got the Ice Beam, and he should have protected here, but he's just going to go for an Earthquake, which is not very smart. Actually, he should have just switched out because I have Scald, and that's going to rape him too. So I don't know what he's thinking. Whatever. Go for the Ice Beam. Easy OHKO. Sit down, son. So now things get a little bit more tricky. He's going to go into his Garchomp, and yeah, I think I can live an Earthquake. So I'm going to go for an Ice Beam, and I do live it, so that's cool. I'm going to go for an Ice Beam, like, yes! And then it misses, I'm like, fuck! So that fucking sucks. And now, I'm like, alright, not too big of a big deal. I can go into Heatran, I've got that air balloon floating up in the air. And yeah, just avoid it. He's going to go for a Dragon Rush, and he's going to miss, which kind of evens it out. And now he's going to go for another Earthquake, either not seeing my air balloon or being a nice guy. I'm going to go for Hidden Power, and miss, like, again, like, what is this shit? I was about to freaking throw my DS into a wall or some shit like that. Anyways, he's gonna be a nice guy, I'm assuming, and just Earthquake me, knowing he should be dead, and I'm just gonna clean him up with HP Ice. So now he's gonna go into Excadrill and go for Rock Slide because I do have the air balloon, and I'm just gonna go for a Fire Blast and get that easy OHKO. And that's awesome for me because Excadrill is scary as hell. And he did get a crit on the Rock Slide, which obviously, well, you're going to see it doesn't matter because he's gonna go into his last dude, which is Tyranitar, and basically he's gonna concede defeat because I do have a bunch of guys to take him out still. I think I got like a 4-1 advantage right now, so I'm gonna go for Earth Power. Wanted to kind of fodder out my Heatran and get good damage on it. I get the Spec D drop, which is awesome. And he's just gonna go for Flamethrowers, pretty much giving up. So, you know, not really a big deal. It was a good game. Strobe, I think your name was. Yeah, if he hadn't, you know, been a nice guy, and if he hadn't let me kill his Garchomp, I probably would have lost, or it would have been very, very close. Either way, good game. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up, comment, rate, sub, all that. And yeah, I'll see you around. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.